Good morning, welcome to the Plant-Based Ninja. My name is Matthew. Yes, I do not have somebody operating the camera, so you see me fumble around my desk, and welcome. So, this video is brought to you, or I'm bringing this video specifically, because over the next few days, I am going to be concentrating on, and just a few keywords pop up here. I did the same thing last week, but I did not pronounce it, or I did not define it the way that I am here. And I came up with a few notes just to be able to help out, because a lot of people want to be able to know why I'm doing what I'm doing from an emotional standpoint, or from a non-type of specificity as far as, like which vitamins, which minerals for anything per se. So I'm gonna give you both of the definitions of why I do it, okay? The first way that most people enjoy is going to be the way that I would express it to somebody. And then I'm going to go into it a little bit deeper. So anyway, this week what it is, if you think about your body, if you think about what we want to do or what you want to do potentially, but me personally, okay, I want to streamline my body. I want everything to flow really, really good. If I have any pain, which I don't, but if I did have any, I would want to get it out. So I'm going to be aligning my body, detoxing my body of any radicals that are in my body that shouldn't be there. I'm also going to be, when I'm detoxing, I'm trying to get that inflammation out. So anti-inflammation. Okay, the first thing that I do in the morning time is I'm going to be thinking about, and do you like on my visuals? I had to get this honey out. I'm just going to mention this because, I'm going to be a little talky right now, but, it is what it is. It's my channel, and hey, if you're here for the first time, you're thinking about going plant-based, please like the video, please subscribe. We'd love to have you here. I'm going to be here for the next 50 years as long as I'm alive. Yesterday I was not live, not live. I haven't done a live one yet. I'm looking forward to that, but I didn't do a video. My apologies. Had a lot of stuff going on, and not that nothing's more important than making a video, to be able to help people change their lives completely. And changing your life doesn't have to do with necessarily living longer, because a lot of times plant-based is thought about people that want to be really healthy and live a long time, but really quality of life is about how you feel today. All right, so so honey, if you see this, is $55, crazy price. I'm able to get this because I go to the Amish country, but yeah, it's a gallon. Isn't that crazy? Yes, you can get them too. You just have to look. If you have any Amish near you, or if you're willing to drive. I'm about to go buy 9 more of these bad boys. So that will be, I think, next Monday, unless I take off here in a little bit, and I might actually do that. Yeah, I might go grab the cash, go out there to Amish country and do that. Okay, yeah, I think I might. Okay, I'm thinking out loud, and I'm having my own thoughts so you can hear them. That's good. You see, I'm real, right? And that's important. I think that's key. I think it's the key in everything in life. I think that to be successful, you have to be yourself. You can't be so scripted. You just can't. No. One of the reasons why I was the top salesperson last week is because I'm not scripted. I know what to say, but I'm not going to be scripted. I want to go off script because I'm real. If you want real information, if you want to know how I really think about stuff, so I'm a real person. I'm just the average Joe real person that likes health stuff. Okay, so apple cider and vinegar. Huh? Okay. Apple cider. Okay. So anyways, here's your apple cider, and there's your lemon. Should be right there. Yep. So your apple cider and lemon. Why do I do that? It's for aligning. It's for being able to detox. It's for aligning the system. It helps me sleep deep. I used to do it 3 times a day. Currently now I only do it once in the morning. And and I think that is absolutely awesome. I think that is a key. I think that's a key to anybody wanting to maximize how they feel, or to get it's great for weight loss. It's crazy. Right now, I have about 8 pounds more than I'd like to lose, I think. I'm in an area right now, that You know, many years ago I was about 300 pounds. Right now I'm 200. I'd like to play. I mean 208. I'd like to play it with about 200 and see how that works for me. Again, I don't want to lose any muscle mass. You know what I'm talking about. You know, if you're sculpting your body and if you're trying to get to the ideal healthy weight, it's difficult because you're given information that you can find from quote unquote experts, but is it good information? I think each person is individual, and I think you have to go with how you feel. Anyway, with the lemons and the apple cider vinegar, so some information I found. It allows your nutrients to be easily absorbed in the bloodstream. It helps with digestion throughout the day, and it's good with weight loss. Also curbs appetite and weight loss. Pretty much what I just told you. Absolutely phenomenal. Add it to organic honey. Add it to some warm water, green tea. So, you know, just to make this very clear, I'm going to be doing this. Okay, so for the next week probably. I know for the next 3 days, but for the next week, I'll be doing this first. I'll be drinking on blackstrap molasses and honey, and I'll be doing my water. So this is distilled water, and now I'm going to tell you exactly why these things. We're in a society that will tell you nothing about these things. They will tell you nothing about really, really clean eating. They're trying to sell you something. They're trying to sell you something that's very, that's unhealthy. It's very processed. You know, you get a lot of misinformation. You don't know what to do. You know, you want to get your body aligned. If you even know that word, you want to detox. You want to reverse disease. You want to prevent disease. You want to feel your best. You know, people aren't going to tell you, hey, drink this diet shake, you know, because you're going to replace 3 million cells in the next 24 hours and you need all natural, you know, nutrients, vitamins, you know. They're just not going to do that. So I'm telling you right now, and I'm just trying to cut through, and, you know, in this video I'm not going to try to curse. Because, I'm going to try not to curse. Because, you know, it just pisses me off that the truth isn't available. Okay, when you take a look at this, this is going to be the second most important thing. Actually, it's the first most important in my mind. Well, actually, the first thing is going to be your distilled water. Well, let's go over distilled water. You know why. If you've seen my other videos, you know why you want to drink distilled and you don't want to drink that other crap. But it's because in my definition, without cue cards here, because those are just a couple of notes, but in my version of it, the distilled water doesn't have any of those minerals the body can't break down. And it doesn't have that fluoride that, in my opinion, is going to kill you. Mind you, this is medical advice, okay? This is just common sense, folks. But it's not common sense if you don't know it. And that's why I provide this video, because I want you to be able to know this and share it with other people that you love. It's important. It's really important information. This information, you're good luck finding it. And I'm glad you found this channel. And I'm thrilled to share with you, because I've been doing this for 10 years. And I feel phenomenal. And I feel great. I'm 50 years old. I'm on no pills. I serve no one. Yeah, I mean, I feel great. Feel great. Disease-free, cavity-free. Guys, it's no joke. It is doable. So distilled water, one thing that they're going to tell you is, watch out for your teeth or it's going to leach minerals out of your body. No, sir. No. Not if you're eating a healthy lifestyle. Otherwise, you know, they just throw something out there just so that you're going to buy their other water that's more expensive and not buy the most healthy one. So in my opinion, distilled water is the only thing I'll put in my body. Distilled water is the only thing that I have drank in the past 10 years. Distilled water, I will drink 1 to 3 gallons, and usually I try to drink 5 gallons. So I say 1 to 3, but what I really mean is that my goal is 3 to 5. A lot of times I'll do 4. When I do 4, I feel absolutely phenomenal. That next day I feel great in the morning time. It is amazing how many people are dehydrated out there. Do you know how many people die because they're dehydrated in the middle of the night that are older? It's so important. I was talking to a lady the other day. She told me, she goes, if I get up and I go to the bathroom, I drink some distilled water. I was amazed. How few people actually do that? How many people know that? Almost like zero? Oh man, but I'm so glad that she did, and now you do. And if you don't know about it, do the research on it so that you can be aware of it. Okay, so yeah, 10 years. I have absolutely no cavities, guys. I'm not saying I'm great or anything. I'm just telling you that don't believe anybody's hype. Don't believe rumors. It's just who they try to put doubts in your mind. Okay, so this is free. This chemicals and contaminants have been removed, guys. Chemicals and contaminants have been removed from the distilled water. Not ideal. It's in a plastic jug, but you need your water. I'm going to tell you about. Okay, so what is distilled water, right? If you don't know, the distillation process, it boils the water, then condenses the steam back into a liquid, making more. To remove the impurities and the minerals. You don't want those minerals, no sir. Where are you going to get your minerals from? Where are you going to get your what you need? Why in the frick would you think that you need to get that from your water? Because you've been inundated with misinformation. And those people that love you, who told you that, were given misinformation. Yes, water exists in nature. If you can get it from a well or a spring and it's well tested and it's really, really healthy for you, go for it. If you can't find out that information, if you don't have it, distill. My opinion only, not medical advice. Let's go with honey. Honey is, you know what? I'm going to save the best for last because honey is the very best. I'm going to tell you that's golden medicine, boy. I swear about this stuff. And also, blackstrap molasses. Y'all are just not going to believe this. If you're thinking about calories here, I want you to stop thinking about that. If you think of these, because this is amazing. These are the lies that are perpetuated in our society. And also, oh my gosh, from people that don't give a blank on how healthy you are. Do you see how my approach to this is not one that is, I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to have a certain format. I don't have to sit here and not tell you exactly what I'm thinking and how I'm thinking it and putting a little emotion into it. It's fine for me to do that. And anyway, all right. I don't even know why I mentioned that, but I get a little passionate about things because I know how true they are. When you've been living a lifestyle for 10 years, you know what you know that you know, but you're always willing to unlearn and relearn. Now let me talk about the molasses, all right? Not only is it delicious, and don't freaking count calories. Man, I'll get to that into another video. But do you see any saturated fat, processed saturated fat on my desk? No, you do not. Okay? So when you look at calories, you think of calories as energy. You need energy, right? Okay. All right, so molasses benefits. Besides for making you feel absolutely wonderful, besides for giving you that energy and making you think clearly, okay? A lot of people are iron deficient and you don't even know it. But that blackstrap molasses is going to make it so that you are no longer that. All right, so what are the benefits of blackstrap molasses? Well, a few of them, and I'm just going to read them to you. And mind you, most people don't even care, but you just have to know it's a superfood. If you've never heard that, if you've never heard blackstrap molasses is a superfood, you need to find it out. This right here, I got in Amish country. This thing is usually like $25. I get them for 10, and I've got 4 more on top of my fridge. Superfood, my friends. What am I going to go do? Probably buy them out. Probably. Why? Because yes, I'm concerned about my health. It's me, my health. So you need to be concerned about your health. And of course, I'm concerned that everybody knows, what I know. Because I just am like that. And because not many other people are going to be coming to you and telling you this. And hopefully you just accidentally clicked on this channel and this will resonate with you. If you're looking for truth. All right, so vitamins and minerals. It's got like B vitamins, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, iron, and zinc. Okay, if you're a health nut like me, things are going to shoot up in your mind. Like when you hear the word potassium, well, what are you thinking about? Bananas? Bananas, again, why? Why would they say bananas? Probably because, first thing you think of is bananas. But please understand, avocados have more potassium. avocados are getting a bad name because people purposely gave them a bad name. Avocados are absolutely beautiful. If you're looking to lose weight, good fat gets rid of bad fat. They don't want to tell you that because they want to sell you some fad diet stuff. But when you look at health, if you look at Mother Nature, if you look at how the body works, good fat gets rid of bad fat. Avocados, I used to eat 8 to 12 a day. All right, so when it comes to blackstrap molasses, what else do we have going on here? Antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, reduced risk of cancer, heart attacks and stroke, rich in iron, I've already mentioned that, helps with anemia, good for diabetics, age, weight loss. We all know we got a few pounds. You know I got 8 pounds to lose, right? Yeah. And this is Mother Nature healing, guys. It's low calorie and helps with digestive issues. Onward to the next few more notes I've got here. So it promotes healthy skin and reduces aging. Who doesn't want to do that? I wouldn't have a clue. All right, supports healthy hair. I don't know if you've been able to tell, but I shaved my head. Okay, it also gives you heart and bone and colon health. It aids the immune and nervous systems and prevents osteoporosis. One lie that we're all very familiar with is how milk supposedly stops osteoporosis, which is a complete lie. That causes osteoporosis. If you don't know that, do the research on that and see what I'm talking about. Because the food industry has done a big whopper on us, guys. And it is a very short road to get on the right path. Because the right path, I got to tell you, most people with most diseases, even the reverse of disease, a lot of times can take just 90 days. And when you look at 90 days as part of a lifespan of time that we're on planet Earth, and I got to tell you, there are so many people, and not you're going to make the change, but there are so many people that won't take 90 days to reverse the path that their health life is in. And we all should, if we make health a priority. If we don't, then we're not going to. This honey is golden medicine, guys. Golden medicine. I cannot repeat it enough. I can't tell you that this thing right here costs $120. That's a good price. This right here costing $55 makes me want to buy thousands of them, because the health benefits I've gotten from eating honey is absolutely crazy. And the compounds that are in this, and a lot of them are not identified, is crazy. Just simply crazy. We are talking about, this is one of the purest, actually the purest, food that the human can take in. Can a human completely just survive on organic honey? It's really a question. Not one that I'm going to answer. Obviously, I don't just eat honey, because even on my desk, you see that there's more than honey. But honey, by far, in my opinion, is the most important. And organic honey, yes. So, yeah. And, when you take a mouthful of honey, or when you take a mouthful of sorghum, it coats the stomach, it makes you full, and it's healing you. What we put in our mouths is either healing us or killing us. You take the most pure thing on planet Earth, one of, if not the very most pure, and nutrient dense, and you put it in your mouth, you are loving yourself to a level probably more so than you ever have. This isn't a topping. This isn't count the calories and how many drinks you take of it, or how many mouthfuls. Let me show you. I'm going to give you a visual. I hope somebody's still watching this, okay? I hope so. who knows? Maybe this will go to 1 billion likes. I don't know. Man, it's so good. No, it's not going to make me fat. No, it's going to give me energy. It has a very low glycemic. This is energy, guys. And I'm going to read to you a little bit about it. Because when nobody's told you about this, you've been robbed. But you don't have to be robbed anymore. Get pissed off nobody's told you about it. That's what I do. I was pissed. I've been pissed off for a long time. And the reason why I get even more pissed is that the misinformation that's going around is crazy. Yeah, I got to tell you, that tastes like candy. How hard is that? Oh my gosh. If you're not going to invest in your health, monetarily wise, anyway, I'm not going to go off on a tangent here. Oh my gosh. This blackstrap is so good. Oh, it has a deep taste to it. If you like on your biscuits, just eat it raw. No. It's good for you. Yes. Alright. The reason why I said no is because you've been brainwashed. You've been brainwashed into thinking don't eat too much of that, you're gonna get sick. No. Why Man, the whole mindset with people is that they don't see this as food. This is pure food. This is pure food. This isn't topping for a biscuit. This isn't just something you add into a dish to make it taste good. This isn't a topping for. I've seen people top their biscuits for breakfast with this. The other day we used this as the what did we use that in? I forget. But it was delicious. All right. So what is honey? I mean, a few other things that honey is good for, guys. Because somebody wants to know, really? You say it's golden medicine. Well, it is. It is. And if you really want to do some massive healing, I would suggest, mind you, this isn't medical advice, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. After it resonates with you and you research it, man, I'm telling you, man, more than likely, if you're really concerned about your health and you want massive doses of nutrients, this is where to get it, boy. Okay, so honey, what is it? It's antifungal, antibacterial, contains hydrogen peroxide, which helps fight infection naturally, I think is the key here. Also acidic and promotes release of oxygen from the wound, which encourages healing. Obviously, that's the skin. Natural throat and cough medicine, blah, blah. Helps with helps with allergies, energy booster. Well, that helps with allergies thing. I mean, if you go plant-based and you take out all the meat and dairy, even if you're eating processed foods, your allergies and sinus issues should go away 100% within like 60 days. Mine did 10 years ago. I had horrible allergies and sinuses. Okay, so what else about honey? It has 31 vitamins and minerals. 31. It's reported by the National Institutes of Health. That's who reported that. If you're looking to get into your daily recommended doses of vitamins and minerals, naturally, honey is an excellent additive. Raw honey contains an array of antioxidants. Some types of honey have as many antioxidants as fruits and vegetables. Let me read that again. Boy, this is the key, okay? One of the keys. Raw honey contains an array of antioxidants. Some types of honey have as many antioxidants as fruits and vegetables. Antioxidants help to protect your body from damage due to free radicals. Now, going on from there, it has antioxidant compounds in raw honey called polyphenols. And they have anti-inflammatory effects. Remember, what did I say at the beginning? I was trying to get anti-inflammation, right? So it's anti-inflammatory effects. That could, when you see the word could, I want you to think of it as the industry that's trying to promote huge profits are trying to tamper down anything that's going to be natural healing, okay? Because nobody's making money off this. The only person that's making money on the honey, I mean, if you could put a number on it and call it a medical type of healing, but because it happens in nature, they're not having to do anything to it. They can't really box it up and sell it to you in a prescription form. So they could be beneficial, in my opinion, beneficial in protecting against a number of conditions associated with oxidation stress. To go further, the bee pollen and bee propolis that would have, may have, again, may have means what? Right. Protective effects for the respiratory, gastrointestinal, cardiovascular, and nervous systems, and even has potential in cancer treatments. It does have calcium, magnesium, niacin, pantothenic acid, phosphorus, potassium, riboflavin, zinc, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, here's another key. This is one of the things, which is like a cornerstone, but phytonutrient powerhouse. It's immune boosting and anti-cancer benefits, reversing and preventing on the cancer front. So, I have no idea how long this video has been. I got to tell you, I even put off drinking my water today. It's like, oh my goodness. I shouldn't have. I've only worked out a little bit. And I'm a little dehydrated. A little dehydrated, but I won't be for very long. I'm about to drink some water here. So, actually I got a bunch of things to do. I also started to do, okay. Okay. Something, my phone's blowing up, folks. But anyway. Again, today, for the next few days. And, you know, I want to add this portion into it too. When you streamline the body, okay, when you're getting out of the inflammation, when you're going towards the healing, what's happening in your body's healing, you're not only cleaning out the gunk in your body, okay, you're not just cleaning. People think of the gunk, but we're talking about your arteries being able to clean themselves out. If you have high blood pressure, guys, you know, of course the plant-based diet is the key, okay. I've always advocated 90% raw and 10% processed in your own kitchen only, and no oil and no gluten, plant-based. Because I could say vegan, but I've got honey and it's not vegan, and I'm not giving it up because I'm here for the health and I support all vegans, and some vegans eat honey, whatever the case is. But you know where I stand with it. And I got to this place after 10 years. So if you think you're going to change me after a decade, it's possible, but I'm not giving up the honey. So I'm not after titles either. I'm after listening to the body and giving it the nutrition that it needs. Yeah, so when you're giving your body this much nutrition, you're streamlining this much, and you're going for that anti-inflammation. I was talking about the blood pressure, but it's not just blood pressure. You're talking about heart disease, you're talking about cancer, you're talking about the risks go down so much that you can actually die from old age. And dying from old age is a good thing. I mean, I don't, you know, most people now die from the 5 top diseases, which is absolutely insane and crazy. And, you know, what's really sad too is a lot of people do not know how to heal their body. They just do not. They don't know that it's a choice, but that's because, and sometimes it's because their thinking has become gummed up too. And let me tell you what I mean by that. If your blood supply is getting gummed up, and now you've got the onset of heart disease, which if you're on, unfortunately, if you have high blood pressure, then you are the heart disease. You know, that's that stage. Unfortunately for men, when that happens, a lot of times our manhood, you know, if you think of it in the physical sense like that, okay, that's where you have the blue pill come in, and then you've got heart disease, and then you've got, you know, because our bodies are getting gummed up, think about that. They're getting so gummed up, they're not able to clean themselves out. And then you've got the cancer coming in there, and then you've got the dementia coming in there because you're eating all these processed foods. How do we make it so that we can live our best today And again, when you think about healing, when you think about longevity, I don't want you to think about it like in years, which you can. I mean, to live to be 110 is something that's very possible, or longer, at a very healthy state. Okay, you getting that exercise 2 or 3 times a day. Don't think about the people that you see that are 110 right now. Most of those people are very, very sick. I want you to think about somebody that's 110 that looks like they're 60 years old. That's the potential that you have if you love yourself with what you put in your body. Because if you think about what you're putting in your body, is it for your entertainment? Is it for, are you thinking about every bite? Are you thinking about, is this going to help me health wise? Is this going to cure me? Is this going to allow my body to heal? Is this something that I want in my body that's going to heal me so that those 3 million cells that get replaced in the next 24 hours are going to be cells that I would have actually handpicked myself? Well, check it out. You handpick every freaking cell that your body is going to create in the next 24 hours and in your whole life. And that ton of food is either a ton of medicine. It can be a lot of the golden medicine. It can be a lot of the fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, guys. It can be getting rid of all of that processed crap that's in the grocery stores. And you know what? I'm going to go off on a tangent here for a second. So, Wendy's, I don't know if you've seen it, but they've got something called their mint frosty, right? It was about, the cup was this big. And it was $1.79. And I was just so thrown off by that. When people tell me that eating healthy is expensive, oh my gosh. You're talking about this thing of honey here for $55 is going to last me a month, okay? People go out to eat and they spend $60 easy on a meal, or for 1 or 2 people. I haven't, yeah. And when you look at this, it's $10. When you take a look at the lemons, you can buy those in a big old bag. They're like $3. I usually get mine at Sam's. If you buy them individually at some place like Walmart or a grocery store, you're paying like 80 some cents a lemon. What a ripoff, right? So you've got to shop smart, and you got to take advantage of the deals around you. Is this going to be your life? Is this anti-inflammation, this streamlining regimen that allows me to think really, really fast? It allows me critical thinking. It allows me to be able to feel awesome. It's going to allow me to be able to lose those extra 8 pounds that I have to lose over a period of time, which obviously I'm not just going to eat this stuff. I'm just going to be doing this for like 3 days to a week. And then, of course, I'm going to be eating, I got a ton of bananas. I actually need to make banana smoothies for Darlene. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a look at this stuff that I will be doing. I'm not quite sure exactly how many more times I'm able to come on, just because of the high intensity. I've got some things going on the next few days, but I just wanted to come on and talk to y'all. Part of loving yourself, it does have to do with food. There are some things that are all natural that you might want to consider doing, and I'll probably have a show on those. Like, it's important to take care of yourself. If you do ice baths for your face, if you haven't tried them, if you're a man and you're like, I don't think that's too manly to do that. I respect that, but you're caught into old ways of thinking. You're caught into old ways of thinking if you're not able to think about the nutrients that you put in your body. If you are so stuck in, I'm a man, I eat meat. I'm a man, I eat meat. What? So you're a man that eats meat that's in a factory farm that is cooked in grease, that is going to kill you early in life, and you're going to suffer from some disease. I encourage you to open your eyes. I encourage you to open your eyes and to start to, in my opinion only, I know you love yourself, but love yourself in a different way. Love yourself with every bite that you put in your mouth. It is what's going to heal you or kill you is going to be at the end of your fork. Obviously, if you're doing stuff like this, it's not at the end of your fork. It's what you put to your lips, including your water. And, you know, it's worth it. It is worth it, guys. It's worth it. So, anyway, I appreciate y'all showing up. If you think about going plant-based, please like the video. If you're thinking about, oh man, if you need more information from me, if you want information on a different show, you know, please comment below. Yeah, love you to sign up. Subscribe to the channel. That would really help out. Really appreciate it. And I'm just looking forward to the channel continue growing. You know, if you've been here a little while, you know that we passed the 1,000 mark not too long ago. We're quite a ways past that now. Right now, you know, just having fun, organic growth. I think I'm going to go out and go to the lake today. I think I'll go take some videos, fishing, such, maybe. Now, I don't know about the fishing, but I'm going to take some videos because nature does nurture. Nature, man, there's so much healing in nature, it's crazy. It's about the calmness of the mind. And it's about healing the brain, healing the mind. The whole body heals all at the same time, guys. The whole body is one unit. What you do that cleans your blood cleans everything else. Your brain's no different. If you have concerns about Alzheimer's, or if you have concern about cancer or type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure or the cancers, you know, the colon cancer that somebody else got, your mom got, your dad got, the heart disease, the quadruple bypasses, you know, if you have concerns about that, if you have concerns, change those concerns about those diseases and turn that concern, that fear, that concern, actually put it that concern into use. Stop fearing it and start learning and obsessing over what you put in your mouth, because we have so much control. There's no guarantees here, but I'm going to tell you, in my humble opinion, I believe 98 to 99% of all diseases can be prevented. They can be prevented because even if we have cancers that are in our bodies, when we feed them real raw materials, our body's able to heal themselves. And what happens is that those diseases, or what your relative might have gotten when they were 65, it can be delayed in the body from ever coming to fruition. It's still in the body. It might come into fruition at 170, but obviously you're not going to live that long. You know, more than likely you're going to live maybe to 110, you know, and fully viable, healthy, happy. You're going to be happy anyway. Happy is a state of mind, right? But pain-free. Don't you want that? Don't you want a chance at that? You know, I'm sending this message out to somebody. Somebody's going to hear this. I hope it makes a difference in somebody's life. Eating a diet that aligns my body has completely changed my life. My way of thinking, my memory, my cognitive abilities, my level of concentration, and it will completely change your life too. You got to stick with it. It's hard, you know. Again, I was just coming on to show you all these things. Y'all have a beautiful day. I am going to check out now, and I will check back in a little bit.